So you're thinking about moving to Royal Oak, Michigan? Well, in this video, we're actually going to take you inside of the computer, show you around everything you need to see on a Google map so we can get a good idea about the area, what's close by, how far it is to the airport. I kind of walk you through all of that and stick around to the end because I want you to be in the know so that you are a Royal Oak expert. And we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Royal Oak, Michigan, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Royal Oak, Michigan. My name is Holly Amato with eXp Realty. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Royal Oak, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below so we can help you make that smooth move to Royal Oak, Michigan. Okay, so first thing I wanted to do is show you the actual map of Royal Oak, Michigan. As you can see, here we are outlined in the dotted red line. And one thing that's really amazing about Royal Oak, it's so centrally located to so many other great places. So basically you've got Clawson and Birmingham to the north, off to the west, Beverly Hills and Berkeley. South, you've got Pleasant Ridge and Ferndale, and east of Royal Oak, you've got Madison Heights and Warren. So these are all huge cities and areas, big places that people work and play in. You're gonna find out, I'm gonna show you, there's so many restaurants and things to do. And it's just, again, I've said it once, I'll say it a million times whenever I talk about Royal Oak to clients, it is centrally located to everything, really and truly. Anything you wanna do, you're really close to pretty much everything. So it's a great place to be. And let's take a look at your route to the airport right now, because that's really, really, really important to many people. So when we take a look, so here we are in Royal Oak, right here is our little dot right here. And basically our route to the airport down here, right in this area right here, DTW, McNamara. We have two different terminals, but that's the main terminal. It's pretty much a straight shot. I mean, from Royal Oak, you're gonna jump onto 696 right about here. You're gonna take 696 through 75. You're gonna jump from 75 onto 94 all the way down to the airport. So it's a really easy, quick route typically, unless there's traffic or an accident or something crazy. But you're typically looking like right over here, you'll see about 35 minutes, about 35 minutes to the airport, depending on your location in Royal Oak. That's amazing because a lot of other areas are a little bit more landlocked. And for me personally, where I live, I have about an hour ride to the airport. So one of the top, I would say, great aspects of Royal Oak is the commute to the airport, again, 35 minutes or less sometimes, maybe a couple minutes more depending, and just its proximity to literally so many things, which we're going to get into right now. We're going to check out some of the awesome restaurants and activities and things going on in Royal Oak. There's so much going on. You're going to absolutely love it. Okay, so I wanted to show you just a few of the amazing restaurants, and this is just the downtown area of Royal Oak, which if you kind of take a look, you'll see it's like, 4th Street, 3rd Street, 2nd Street, 5th Street, 6th Street, 7th Street, kind of, follows a downtown kind of scheme with that. Some of my favorites, which I am typically at, I don't even know how many times a year. My absolute favorite for sushi is Ronin Sushi. I love it because not only is the food spectacular, but they have an amazing atmosphere. There's always good music. It's a great vibe. Again, it's a place that people like to just go and hang. It's a really fabulous place, and the location is really, really great. It's right on the corner and of 4th and Washington, and 4th and Lafayette, really close to Washington, and a ton going on in that area. So something else that a lot of you know, if you've been watching my videos, I am a coffee fanatic. it's got to be good coffee or I don't want it. Two amazing coffee houses, Atomic Coffee, which is right here also near 4th Street. And just you go in and it's a great ambiance. The coffee is phenomenal. They have pretty much anything you can dream up. And they, of course, yes, they have the pretty little decorations on top, which of course is it's just fun. Another one is Dessert Oasis, and this is also one of my all-time faves. They also have a great location in Rochester. Those of you who have seen my community videos in Rochester, Michigan. So Dessert Oasis is another one, 4.6 stars, and I think that Atomic Coffee also had 4.4. I give it 5 stars. Me personally, I give it 5 stars. So again, just in this little downtown area, it's not little, but we've got so many places you can go. There's a piano bar right here, 526 Main Piano Bar. If you're into the Bigalora wood-fired cucina, Italian food, ice cream rolls, and bubble tea. Bubble tea is kind of like a newer thing. I think in the last couple of years, people seem to be really into it. Ale Mary's Beer Hall. Just, I mean, Lily's, Seafood and Grill and Brewery, amazing. There's just Bar Louie, the Maury. The Maury in Royal Oak is fabulous, and it's also, the Maury's also has a location in downtown Birmingham. For those of you who have watched the Birmingham videos, the Maury also has a location in Birmingham. So they do a great job with food, with ambiance, and a lot of times live music. So something, if you're interested in live music, that's something you can catch as well. Royal Oak Brewery, we've got a tap house, and I think we're kind of getting the idea here that I could pretty much go on and on and on. There's a lot of really, really great restaurants. Jolly Pumpkin, another tap house. So, you know, there's just so much going on downtown, and there's so many opportunities to eat well and drink well, coffee, and it's just a place where I know if you're looking to put down some roots, you're gonna want to swing by there and just kind of walk the streets, check out a couple of these local restaurants, because you really won't be disappointed. So let's pop over, just take a look at hotels, see how quickly Google will move with us. Okay, so now that I've got this zoomed in a little bit better, you can see there's a ton of options. So if you're coming in from out of town or you just want to spend the night in the city, and I personally like to do something called a staycation ever so often. I'm going to show you 2 great places you can do that in just a minute. But if you notice, there's a ton of different hotels. You've got everything from like Hyatt Place here, Royal Oak, Hotel Royal Oak. Right here in this little cluster right here, you've got everything from Marriott, and let's see, we also have Hampton Inn. What I like is it's also giving you different routes and how long it takes to get different places. Pretty much you can shop by price point. Me personally though, if you look over here, the 2 that are my favorite are actually in Birmingham, and Birmingham is super close to Royal Oak. You've got the Daxton Hotel, and you've got the Townsend Hotel. These are 2 great hotels. I talk about these a lot in my downtown Birmingham map video and pros and cons video, so you can always check them out in more detail there. But these are a little bit higher end, actually a lot more higher end, and their range $271 at the Townsend is actually a great price. Typically you're gonna spend a little bit more, depends on when you go. But if you wanna have a great staycation, Daxton is newer. They've got great restaurants in both of these hotels, and just a lot of amenities. They're also really great locations if you're looking for a place to host an event, a wedding, a shower, anything business related. Let's say you just want to give, you have a training that you want to do, or you have a lot of out of town people and you're hosting them for some sort of a training or an event with company related business corporations. This is a great place to do it. Also, again, it's only about 30 minutes from the airport, so it's a great place for people to stay. It's close enough to the airport, and again, a ton of restaurants and things to do in the area. So I recommend checking into these options. And if you're just looking for a place to have a staycation, you just want to go away for the weekend by yourself, with your significant other, maybe take the family, these are great options. So again, tons of hotels in the area. You're not going to have a problem if you need a place to stay downtown Royal Oak. Another question we get asked all the time, tell us about the local schools. And here's what I will say. there are some great resources to go to online. Greatschools.com is one of them. And also just go into the actual the board and just ask them if you can get information on the schools, whatever you're interested in. If you're interested in special programs that they offer, or what their ratio is for graduation in the high school, or how they do when you're looking at state testing. Some people, everyone's got something different. It's a really personal thing when you're looking at schools, but I just wanted to show you, take a look there. There's a ton of schools. So here we are up here, Royal Oak High School. Here's the high school. Oak Ridge, one of the elementary schools. This is the main city district right here. Another Keller Elementary School, Northwood Elementary School, Adams Elementary. Here's your middle school, Royal Oak Middle School. And then something else I really love, oh, and we've got Oakland down here. Something else I really love are they have options. So not only do they have great public schools, they also have other options. So schools like charter schools, so Cornerstone Charter School, they've got charter school availability, St. Mary's Catholic School, there's also Shrine Catholic High School, and I know that we have, let's see, there it is, St. Paul, also here. So something else we've got going on is the David Presley School of Cosmetology, and another creative school. So there's a lot of educational opportunities down in this area. And regardless of what your walk of life is, how old your kids are, I would definitely recommend taking a look at Royal Oak, because they offer some really great educational opportunities for everybody. And you can see there's a lot going on in this area. Okay, so now I just wanted to navigate to downtown Royal Oak's website, and it's just romi.gov, and they have so much information here. I actually have a page on my website as well, hollyamato.com. When you go to communities and you click on Royal Oak, it leads to this, there's this pages there as well. But you take a look, they've got shopping, dining, entertainment, events, parking. So again, when you're downtown Royal Oak, everything is metered parking, but there's also there's different parking structures you can go to and where to stay downtown. So just kind of wanted to show you this. When you take a look at, they give you information, news, events, meetings. Let's just take a look at this really quickly. Now, today I'm actually filming this on Thursday, February 16th. So I know that you're going to be seeing this after this event, but just give you an idea of things that they do. This is their Winter Blast, and it's going on this weekend. It's presented by the Soaring Eagle Casino. Free ice skating. So this is new too. This is the ice skating rink that they just put in downtown. It's adorable. It's something fun that you can do with the kids. They many times will have food trucks out whenever they have, and live music, whenever they have an event. They have great cover bands, and again, food trucks. Let's see what we can take a look. So basically, they're having this event this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They've got their sponsors. Kids are going to have a blast, wide range of activities, acts, learn how to ski or snowboard. There's so much. Okay, they're gonna have roasting marshmallows. I mean, it's just, again, it's a huge opportunity to just get down there and just get involved. They have so much going on. So they had events going on this weekend, which I know you're not going to probably see this until it's past, so I'm sorry about that. But let's check out entertainment. Okay. Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle has a great listing and a great upcoming calendar of events for different comedians, and there are some really big names that go to Mark Ridley. So it's 310 South Troy. You want to check it out. It's a great venue. I love comedy. If you like comedy, you'll love Mark Ridley's. They've got a few different movie theaters: Imagine, 510, the Main Art Theater, Royal Oak Music Theater on 4th Street. They have a lot of different, they'll have bands and all kinds of things going on as well. They have their own calendar of events. You can also host events there as well. The Baldwin Theater is another great opportunity for you to be entertained. Everybody likes to be entertained. And so honestly, it would take me forever, and I don't want to keep you forever because you don't have forever. We're doing this video to just give you kind of like a great overview of what is going on. Let me just click on events really quickly. Here we go. They just kind of give you everything that's going on and we're going to check out the farmers and antique market in just a moment. They have their own page as well. But, St. Patrick's Day, they're having an event coming up. There's different meetings that they have if you want to be part of that. Jungle Book, this is for kids. Different they tell you the days that the city offices are closed. Whiskey Fest, of course, this weekend, which you're not going to be here for, possibly. But let's check out the farmers market. So something I love about the farmers market, it is every Saturday because they have a dedicated building. A lot of farmers markets are only seasonal, especially in Michigan because it gets cold, but they're every Saturday right here from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the antiques market, same building, is on Sundays. I believe it's going to pop up. I believe Sundays, the antique market, 8 to 3. I was going to say 8 to 2. It's 8 to 3. So let's take a look at some of the photos because it's not just produce. I mean, they have seafood. They have a ton of, they just do a really great job. Let's just take a look. Let's see, inside the market, just to give you an idea. They do a really, really nice farmers market, and I'm recommend checking it out. I'm gonna see if we can get the slideshow to work here. Just really quickly take you through a couple photos inside of the Royal Oak Farmers Market. And again, like I said, they have more than just produce. They have different things going on. And the website, look at, they've got baked goods. The website you can always check out just to see if there's anything new and exciting that they're happen to be hosting on a given weekend. But it's a great opportunity, again, to get downtown, kind of something to do. Don't we just get bored, especially in the wintertime with the same old. So it's a great way. They've got plants, if you're someone that likes to grow your own flowers when it's time to get back into spring is coming very soon, oils and just all kinds of great things. So this is just, again, Royal Oak Farmers Market is a great opportunity for you to get downtown and just do your shopping, get your shopping done. Okay, guys, so we would be remiss if we didn't take a look at real estate in Royal Oak, Michigan, right? So I wanted to take a look really quickly at some of the stats and show you what is going on in Royal Oak. So let's get the market stats up. Now, this is old, okay? This is actually it hasn't updated yet, but this is coming from HomeSnap, some of the market stats that they had from the end of 2022. We'll just take a look at this. And of course, things have changed a little bit, but just to give you an idea, I like that they just give us a quick little snippet. About 47 listings in the month of December, homes for sale, 158, condos, 16, detached for sale. They make sure they specify if it's detached or attached, 130. Townhouses, we had 12. Now here's something interesting. The median list price is right around $365,000, but the median sales price, $293,000, $250,000. So again, we are seeing some fluctuations in the market. Price changes, look at that, 39. We really started to see a shift, and I'm sure if you're watching this again, I'm telling you it's about mid-February 2023 when I'm filming this, and we have seen the market shift a bit. So we're seeing longer days on market. We are seeing some price adjustments here and there, although real estate is set to continue to appreciate. Homes are continuing to appreciate in value at, not quite the huge jump we saw 2021, but we are still seeing that because we do have those comparables and we do have that value. So the housing market is more balanced right now at this moment. And this is kind of what we're seeing down in Royal Oak as well. So they had almost about 2.5 months of inventory in Royal Oak. I would say now in February, it's probably gone up a bit. I know there are some areas where I saw 4 and 5 months of inventory in Oakland County. So that has gone up a little bit. We do have longer days on market. So that means that we have more, quote, months of inventory. If it takes longer to sell a house, what that basically says is if everything on the market sold, how much time, would we have how many months would we have availability with those homes. So we have about, they were saying 2.5 back in December. I would say we're probably closer to 4 at this moment. Contracts 57 back in that point in time, sales 73. So the average days on the market, if you take a look, in December they were looking at 79. So again, we're looking at longer days on market than we were back in 2021. So I'm going to go back now, and we're going to take a look at some of these houses for sale, because I want to give you an idea of everything. Let's clear out everything that I just did. Okay, let's take a look at what is for sale. Now, something else I love about Royal Oak, and if you've watched any of my other videos, I kind of walked through there's one video I walked through neighborhoods, and I showed you 3 different price points of houses for sale, and you're gonna see everything from, like we said, the median price per sale was somewhere around that 300,000 mark. But you know, when we come over here and we look at all these diamonds, we've got one listing up here at 215, one over here for 980. You've got $1 million here. The closer you're getting, you know, when you're in the downtown area, it's going to get a little bit pricier. Let me see if I can open this up a little bit. Okay, they're not really letting me, so let's go over here. So Mohawk, we've got a house 499. North Connecticut 350. Just kind of scrolling through here. Another one in South Vermont, you're listed just under 300. One over here, open house coming up at 1 o'clock for just under 500 on Irving. We have a condo over here for 229.9. We've got an adorable little range for 215. Looks like new construction on Star Road at 725. I'm just going to keep scrolling through here so that you can kind of see the different price points that we have. Now, South Washington, this is actually a building, and they have some great amenities in this building. It's just right in downtown area. So they've got a listing, it looks like, at 570, which is a great spot to be. People really like that spot right there. Here we have on Mankato, just under $1 million. It looks like newer construction as well. And again, here we've got 829. This looks like a newer construction home that's been built. Here we have something over here just right off of 11 Mile, just under 500,000. So you can kind of see what you can get. 111 North Main, this is another building. If you love that condo living in a shared living environment with some amenities, 525. And what else do we have? Let's see, want to quickly get you through another open house. Newer construction, looks like a nice, more of like a modern home listing there on East Harrison for 695. But a lot of listings, a lot of opportunity. This is brand new construction. Looks like they just have a rendering on Forest Avenue. And let's see what else we have. 432 South Washington. Again, another unit available in the building. Let's see what else we have. Acreage. So if you're interested in vacant lots, we've got 1.2 million for just about half an acre on Baker Street. And looks like same area right on Baker Street. They've got one also at just under 1.4 million. So if you're looking for vacant land, that's something else you can do. Here's a lot. This is a smaller lot for 89.9 on Clifton. But yeah, I mean, if you can kind of see what I'm seeing, I know you can see what I'm seeing because I'm sharing my screen, but this is just, we've got a lot of opportunity in Royal Oak right now. A lot of homes for sale, and just different price points. So if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't get into Royal Oak because of the price point, I wanted you to see that, you know, here we've got an 89.9, you know, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, it's smaller, 836 square feet. But again, if you want to get into Royal Oak and you know, you don't need a huge area or a huge home, you can do it. You can definitely do it. We've got homes that are listing around 300,000. We've got condo opportunities under 300,000. Of course, we can go up into the $1 million price point when we're looking at some of the newer construction, closer to $1 million here. We've got 999, 925, 699. We're pretty much all over the place. So Royal Oak is a place where I feel like, too, just to give you my own take, the vibe is very warm and accepting. People from all walks of life. There's a lot of diversity, which I like, a lot of opportunity in the city. And again, you're so close to the airport, to, you know, all of the major, you know, if you need to get to work, any major highway is accessible to you. And just tons of entertainment and community opportunities, schools. Again, the list just goes on and on and on, and there's a lot to do in downtown Royal Oak. And living in the area of Royal Oak, one more thing that we didn't really touch on that I do touch on in my other videos are the amount of parks. One of the things that the founder of Royal Oak did, he was really interested in having parks. So there are parks everywhere. Pretty much there's neighborhood parks, there's larger parks like where you have a picnic and the kids can go on the swings. It was something that was really near and dear to the founder of Royal Oak's heart, and you will find parks pretty much everywhere, which really just keeps the area green and pretty and just gives you areas to go and take a walk or to have a picnic, just kind of get out of your head for a minute. So they've really worked hard to set up the city of Royal Oak to make it appeasing to everybody. I really think if you want to take a ride down there and check it out, you're going to agree with me. I would love to hear if you get down there. I'd love for you to comment on this video and tell me what is your favorite aspect of living in Royal Oak if you already live there, or of just visiting if you just go down on the weekends, or just like to, like I said, shop and eat down there. I'd love to hear what your favorite part of Royal Oak is. Please comment below and let me know. Okay, I hope that you loved your tour of Royal Oak, Michigan. That pretty much gives you a great summary. We could go on and on for hours and hours on all of the amazing things Royal Oak, Michigan offers. When we count up all the positives that are found in that downtown area with regard to shopping, restaurants, and entertainment, not to mention all the community events they have scheduled on a regular basis. And the Detroit Zoo, forgot to mention the Detroit Zoo is located also in Royal Oak, Michigan. If you've got school-age kids, it's a great place to be, and the walkability of the city is something people move to Royal Oak just to experience and have. I hope this gives you a great overview of the Royal Oak area, and if I can be of further assistance to helping you make that smooth move to Royal Oak, Michigan, please give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. And until next time, I hope to be able to show you around town.